Everybody has a podcast.
Hey now. Hope all you guys had a good weekend. um, we missed you last weekend, and the sound quality might be kind of booty tonight because I did have to run this through Firefox, which sounded like ass last time when I listened to the playback on that particular episode. So my apologies. It's this or nothing. But next week, if we still keep having problems on Podbean, well, I might go to the backup Zoom PodTrack P8, which I haven't really used. Well, I'll take that back. I've used it for some editing, but Other than that, not really, my friend. So, you know, frustrating because this shit is just getting on my fucking nerves. So it's been happening on and off. Can do episodes, and then it just locks up right when I try to get on the live stream. Send an email. You know, maybe David will get back with me. Jay Wiggy, take out the trash.
Hey everybody, what's happening? Thank you for that wonderful introduction. Oh man, that was
Did
great.
you hear the blow up in the? Did it clap and blow up? Did you hear that? And
Just
you got me tripping.
no, I just heard you doing it. So
God fucking damn it! Now I guess the Go XLR doesn't work. The only thing that works is the fucking the music that's loaded on the fucking shit, and then and then I fucked that up because I loaded it all up, and then like I fucking for some reason it cleared it out again.
we'll,
So
we'll just do the sound effects tonight. You just said the word shit, so yeah, man. Not much is going on in my neck of the woods. You know what happened this weekend? It rained.
it did rain. I had to work this weekend too. It was
You did have to work, man. How was that?
stupid.
Why'd you have to work this weekend? Do you typically work weekend Saturdays?
No, I already doing some rebranding of one of our brands, and like we got to be. They're doing that stupid shit all week. I think I got to work this weekend too.
Boo, man, that sucks.
Yeah, stupid.
The foes. Well, we did get to hang out Thursday night. That was good. Me, you, LD, Big Moose starred. So that was fun, man. That was a nice escape. Grab some dinner down in your neck of the woods. Food was actually pretty solid too. So, yeah, that was good, man. And then this weekend just zoomed by, man. I really don't remember what happened. I mean, it's chores, shopping that I needed to do for around the house, and rain. So, dude, it's been just Groundhog Day all over. Every weekend, man. Every fucking weekend.
What?
What was that, Wes?
How are you?
There he is.
Can you hear me now?
We can hear you now. I just heard him going.
I don't know what happened. Klaus, did you just put him on or something? I don't know what Klaus is doing back there on the engineer back there. He's behind the glass.
That's the worst episode ever. Yeah. I know that's me.
Hey,
Oh man.
Oh, law. Well, God, man, we've was it just last week off? I guess, right?
Just last week. We had the week before. That was a good one. Last week off, tech issues, right? But not on our end. That was more of a hosting issue, right?
Yeah, for some reason, right? I don't know if have you tried to use this on the computer yet?
I haven't. I probably need to, but the phone always just works great to log in. It's quick and shit.
I don't blame you, man. Do you use a headset or anything?
I use just the Apple headphones that it goes with. I think they sound pretty good because
like the AirPod?
Yeah, the wired ones though.
Oh, okay, that's cool, man. I got one of those Blue Parrot trucker headphones, and they're kind of it's nerdy, man, but it's kind of convenient sometimes.
I like those, man. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I've got one somewhere. It's like a gamer headphone. For some reason, it didn't work on my computer, or I didn't change the sound right. But I may have actually done a podcast with it before. It worked okay, but I think I ended up giving it to my daughter. She was using it for her computer to whatever the hell she was doing with it. But the Apple wired one works pretty good because it's got the mic that drops down. It's kind of by the little volume adjustment, so I feel like it sounds okay.
I actually got a decent sound on it. I sound like shit tonight for some reason. I don't know why going through this browser is so janky. I have no reason. I'm trying to understand why that is. But yeah,
Bobby always throwing some shade.
La 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 la. Man, what a weekend, deeds and deadettes. Oh man. What else is going on out there? I don't. Did you What the fuck was I going to ask you? I had actually a question.
What to do, yeah.
Well, boo, well.
Cat got your tongue or some shit, dumbass.
Man, if he ever says, "Here's your cat got your tongue," I'd lose my shit.
Unpatriotic bastard.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That'd be a cool tattoo on Felix. What was he eating, the flag or something?
Yeah, you know how they roll around with something? They use their front paws to hold it and their back legs to like kick it and tear it
Oh,
apart.
yeah.
I'm patriotic bastard.
That's hilarious.
That's funny, man.
So,
So, hey, speaking of patriotism, the 4th is coming up this weekend. Any plans for that? You gonna go get your date and see the fireworks?
Man, I'm actually gonna see him right on my window. Except for the weird thing is, it's like I could go just right down the thing and watch him if I want to. I can see him out my window, but since the trees is growing up, like it's not fully, you know what I'm saying. Like it'd be if it was they did them in the fall, I could see everything. But like since the trees outside, but
You should ask Big Moose Star to go watch fireworks with you.
man, ain't no way I'm doing that.
Man, he wouldn't be having it, man. I was excited though, man. It was a good Thursday. We need to do more of those. Sometimes it seems to be easier to get out than on the weekends. The weather was nice, a little warm outside. We ate inside, but man, good to go back to some old school restaurants that have still been kicking around Birmingham. Because I mean, to be fair, I don't think that's just a Birmingham thing. It's national, probably international. Restaurants just don't survive long. And man,
We're
been down there a minute.
Where do you guys go a lot?
We go to the little district up here. I mean, that's kind of popular, but that's kind of tied into the city too. So I wouldn't say it's as much local. I really don't go out as much to get something to eat. I really wish I did more of it, man. I thought LD had a good idea going downtown this time instead of coming up here. Again, man, I like where we live. I like the little district up here. But, I mean, it's more the same a lot. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes, man, you want to get downtown and, enjoy that whole ambiance that you guys have down there out of the suburbs, man. Even the train going by. I know Big Moose Star didn't like that because the conductor waves at him on his deck every night.
It's fucking hilarious, man. I mean, like, he keeps on saying he's moving out of there like next month, and it's like no, like they never do. But that would suck, dude. Have you seen down there where he lives at? There's like nothing there. There's nice condos and stuff, but it's like a fucking parking lot, and there's nothing there.
I want to say I have, but I've seen the picture of the on the website, man. But I don't think I've ever actually been by there. I've never went by his apartment or anything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not. I'm sure his apartment looks cool, man. But I mean, does the location? Does it suck?
Location sucks. Yeah, it does suck. And then like the Hellcat boys be down there riding around all 2:00 in the morning and shit.
Ooh, I couldn't do that.
Now, this girl I know lives at the Denim or something. I think where it is. It's Denim Lofts. I think that's the name of it. But yeah, she's a bitch. Anyway.
Oh, okay. I bet her apartment sucks too.
They're actually nice, man, but the location ain't. Nah, yeah, Denim Building. They're nice, but there's no way I'd live there because it's like it's where Big Moosty lives, and yeah, they're nice, but it's just a locale sucky. Like you can't tell by like the pictures and stuff because they try to make it look nice, but like where it really is, like the backside of that front picture it shows looking all fancy and shit.
Oh yeah.
You know
how they do, man.
I don't really look like that.
You know how they try to sell that, make it look all fancy schmancy and stuff. Years ago, right after I was found myself single again, I looked at going downtown, getting an apartment. Obviously, would have had to have a 2-bedroom for the kid at the time, and I couldn't find anything I liked. And the ones that I did like that were nice, man, they are not fucking cheap. So I love the one that was overlooking Regent's Field, man, or Regent Stadium, that was nice. The ballpark.
Oh yeah, those are pretty nice.
Yeah, they weren't cheap.
True that, my boy.
What it do? But yeah, I mean they look cool, man. Apartment living at its finest. Beats cutting all this grass that keeps growing twice as fast because it rains every weekend upon
Oh
us.
man, you got a push mower, right? Or do you have one of them riding ones?
I got a push mower for my yard, man. Whole battery powered one too.
Oh man, why don't you go on the old school one? It's got the
Little wheel that spins, the
blade.
reel.
Yeah.
Man, we had one when I was growing up, man. When we grew up, nobody lived out in T-ville, man. And my parents, the house they bought was like a 50s house, the one that, I grew up in. But I mean, they did a lot of work to it over the years. When we bought it, it was green, old green siding, and it had 2 chicken houses up in the woods. I mean, there was the neighborhood behind us where Jarvis lived was there. But I think it was like almost brand new at that time. And nobody lived directly behind us, man. And dude, it was out there. I mean, talk about some redneck ass living and stuff like that. But I remember we had that big front yard, and in the garage, when we first bought the house as a kid, there was an old reel mower in there, the one with the little blades that spin around in circles and it like chops up and kicks up the grass and shit. Dad had it for years. I think he ended up sharpening the blades and using the damn thing.
Hell yeah.
Old school, man. Had to put your ass to work.
I did have sex with a girl this past weekend.
Oh, did you push her around like a reel mower?
Man, she was like an elephant in bed because I fucked her for peanuts.
I don't get it yet.
I'm not sure I do either. But that's funny though.
Man, she joined the room and dipped.
Yada yada.
Yada 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 yada.
Oh, did someone come in? Oh, Jenny go. She a little fast. Oh man.
Oh, she heard that joke, man. She didn't
You
like
pigs. Oh
She didn't
god.
like that shit.
What is this shit? Oh god.
This is bullshit.
Whoa.
This is bullshit.
54 days until college football back in the mix. Oh man, that's gonna be good to get back down on it. When does NCAA 26 come out?
Think a week, January 7th, right?
I don't fucking know. That's why I asked you.
January 7th. Listen to me. I'm already, I'm not even drunk. July 7th. I did not pre-order. I did earlier when I was working out. I got the TV out there. I watched YouTube, and they had gameplay video, and Ryan Williams and Dre Kirkpatrick Jr. were playing. Well, then they had Kalen DeBoer in the studio also watching, like, the game drop, and they were showing the first gameplay, which, dude, for some reason, I just couldn't watch that. Just watching, I don't know, man. It bugged me seeing the coach in there trying to be like hip and stuff for the EA Sports plug in the game. But the little bit that I did watch, I mean, the gameplay looks the same as last year. The gameplay is not going to be that much different. There's no way in hell. What they do in Dynasty hopefully will be. And they added a ton of new plays, which is cool, man. But I use about 12 the whole game, so I don't really rotate away from my go-tos. So we'll see. I think I'll still get it when it drops, but we'll see. Will I get it the night it drops? Probably not. You getting it?
Well, no.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't even touched the Xbox in months, man. I need to get back on it. I thought GTA was gonna come out. Fucking when was the original release date? This month?
Yeah, right.
But then fucking a whole goddamn year, and that's sucky.
Yeah, it does suck, man. But it's gonna be a great game. The GTA's have never disappointed, and I doubt this one will as well.
I hope it doesn't make me fucking like. I played GTA 2, man, and man, I got dizzy and shit. I was feeling
top down view.
Fucking yeah, dude, that shit was focused. Oh damn, did you bust a fart?
No, I did. I actually burped under my breath. Sorry, I typically mute those, but didn't catch it fast enough. I was hoping nobody heard it. Released July 10th, 2025, early access, which is available to those who pre-order the deluxe edition or the EA Sports MVP bundle, begins on July 7th. So if you pre-order, get the MVP bundle, which I think that just ties Madden in there, and I'm not going to play Madden. You could play it on, July 7th. Like I said, I know myself. I'll probably get down on it. I will say, man, I didn't touch NCAA for months upon months. I came back to it. There were updates, and I don't know if it made the gameplay cleaner or better or more, if it shifted in the direction that I liked away from how arcadey it was. It definitely was better, though. I think that's what it takes, though, man. Sometimes they launch a game. You can have as many people in the studios as you want trying to figure out bugs and why it sucks and things like that, but it's such a small sample size. When you release it to the general public, man, they're going to be quick on YouTube, on TikTok, whatever, blasting you on social media. And I think that's probably what it takes with 26 as well, man, because then they're going to drop those updates. They're going to fix those little bullshit things or update it, and it's going to be a tighter game. So I may not get it right away. I may give them a chance to fix the bullshit, and we'll see how that goes. Madden, though, man, I have no interest in that shit.
Well, I think the last one I had was 23.
Yeah.
It was for the PC, and I was playing it for a little bit. Yeah, walk a little bit.
What it do?
Still got to get an XLR cable for this new fucking mic arm I got. It's kind of trying to get used to it. But yeah, man, if you want the old one, I got it. You can have it. And then, man, if you even need a mic and an interface, I got this shit sitting around, dude. I don't care about giving it to you. But, however you want to do it, man, I'm cool. I just don't have shit laying around if someone can use it,
Yeah, I need to set up my desk a little tighter for recording because I've done some. I need to get back. It's almost the season, 2 or 3 months, where I start doing a little recording for my podcast. I actually redid my book last week, Needless Nightmares. I'm not going to start dropping shameless plugs, but I actually added some illustrations, tightened up some of the stories, made them shorter, and gave it a new cover. That's going to be the last edition I do of that, man. That's the 3rd edition. Trying to make it better and get some Amazon sales, so we'll see how that goes.
True that, true that.
I'm ready, yeah.
You ever see that stupid ass movie?
What movie?
The Sound of Music?
Oh, I never watched that stupid shit. I know what you're talking about.
Dumb. I think I say that. We had to watch it at school for some reason. Or I don't know what the fuck. Why that movie sucked so bad.
Yeah, you know what? That pisses me off because when I was in 5th grade, I had this teacher, and man, I ain't gonna drop her name and shit, but she was cross-eyed, and dude, the first thing on the first day of 5th grade, she obviously addresses it because she's like, I'm cross-eyed. Obviously, y'all are kids, y'all are gonna notice that and say stuff, and she kind of laughed at it, and then she had this weird obsession with The King and I, that movie. You remember that movie?
Yeah, weird.
It's stupid. It's like an old lady movie, and she was an older lady who loved it, and she made us watch it and always talked about it and referenced it. And dude, nobody liked that shit. You can't show a bunch of 5th graders fucking King and I.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about that shit.
It was dumb, man. I think that's what I think being a teacher is hard in that manner, especially now, because now if you're trying to be a teacher and you try to be cool and shit, you're going to get eaten alive for trying to be cool. Back then, trying to be yourself and old lady ass, dude, you got eaten alive for that shit. But at least they were honest about themselves. Kids are going to tear you apart no matter what.
Yep, man.
But The King and I, dude, dropping that shit in a 90s 5th grade classroom, a 1956 movie, shit was dumb as fuck.
Man, this bitch at one at what was it, high school, man? She got hit in the head with an encyclopedia. They had like a fucking book fight in that bitch. I was like, damn.
What?
She got hit in the head with a fucking encyclopedia.
Did it make her eyes go crossed?
No, man, she was ugly, but I don't think it helped. Um,
God.
that school was crazy, man.
Oh yeah, the one you went to was probably a little wilder than the one I went to.
Weird thing is, nothing ever happened until this. It got remodeled and been gone for years. Then some girl got shot in the fucking head in there,
Ooh.
and but I don't. Before that, man, it was it was like bad, but not that bad. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's man, school is a weird thing, anyways. Take all the youths from the community and teach them a collective education and weird shit like that. There's a good history. I listened to a podcast once or a YouTube video about the history of, education in America for kids. And the biggest thing is after the Industrial Revolution, kids needed to do something. Only kids that were rich back in the day went to fucking school. And they probably didn't watch The King and I and you see teachers getting ahead with encyclopedias and shit. There's more.
That was a musical, right? They danced around and
Oh,
shit.
it was terrible. Yeah, it was a musical.
Would you have to watch it like every day, or what the fuck was going on there?
We watched it a lot, it seems like. I remember she made us sit there, turn the lights off, and watch The fucking King and I. That had nothing
It
to
was
do with
like
anything.
after y'all got y'all work done or something. It's like, well, I'm gonna watch the King, like the fucking King and I last 30 minutes of that kind of shit, or
Man, it seemed like that. I'd rather be fucking doing the work than watching The King. Man, that was in the 90s, right when you had Disney and Nickelodeon, good ass TV, Snick. Saturday Night Nick with Are You Afraid of the Dark? Man, kids don't want to watch a movie that's 40 years old, a musical.
hell no, dude, that shit is bogus as hell.
I have a good memory on all the teachers that I've had up until late high school. I can't remember all my late high school. Maybe I could, but I had some good teachers back in the day, man. But she was probably one of my least favorite, man. Nobody wanted to watch The King and I, and she was she took one of my wrestling magazines one time, and it pissed me off. Yeah, it was the one with Macho Man Randy Savage on the cover. But what pissed me off about it is in our other class, we had two teachers back then. We were supposed to bring in a magazine for some project we're doing where you cut it out and shit like that. Cut out stuff, make like a board with all your favorite shit you like. I liked wrestling, so I was going to cut out pictures from the magazine. And the teacher saw me with it and like took it. And she said, "You're not supposed to have magazines at school." Which, dude, one, who made this fucking rule up? There's no rule against that. Two, she never gave it back, so...
Man, what an old bitch.
Yeah, if she's passed away, I'm gonna go be on her grave or something.
Swing. How what the fuck ass dinner y'all had tonight?
I've been digging lately, man. The Tyson grilled chicken strips. They're frozen, but I just pop them in the air fryer for 10 minutes, man. It's grilled chicken tenders. Macros are solid, man. Like 3 ounces is 20 grams of protein. They're good. So I had that, a little toast and some fruit. It's like a
fruit.
Yeah, it's like a peasant dinner.
My fruit.
Yeah, strawberries and blueberries. What'd you have?
Shit, what did I have?
Oh my.
God, I can never remember these things now. You put me on the spot. I can't.
I know it. Did you go out, eat at home? Did you drive today?
Yeah, I did drive. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, hamburger heaven. You ever go on the drive-thru and like you know what you want, but you look at something else and you order that and you're like, oh damn, that's the wrong thing, and that's kind of what happened. Because like they have the jumbo cheeseburger I used to get all the time, but it's too fucking messy, man, to eat in the car. So I usually get the double cheeseburger with the same amount of meat. It's just like it's easier to handle, and it seems like they don't put so much sauce. And it's not as sloppy, dude, man. I eat that in the car. It's like fucking gets everywhere and shit.
What's that, down on 280 still?
Yeah, for some reason they still close at 4:00 for some reason because when that COVID shit happened, a lot of places close early. It sucks, dude. Wish they were open later.
Yeah, people say a lot of businesses never recovered from COVID, or they're always different now. You feel the same? You feel like that's true?
I mean, for the most part, I went back to normal, but like that, I mean, there's some places, I guess, but
I think restaurants got hit pretty hard and shit like that. And they probably learned how to work on a more of a shoestring operating budget, and they probably kept that into place after they became popular again. I mean, you can tell when you're not making the sales and shit like that. But 4 o'clock seems like an early cutoff, though. I figured like 5, 6 o'clock they'd be popping.
It used to be open to like 8, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't go to the one in Irondale, man. That one sucks.
Oh God, no, man. My parents used to go to that one back in the day.
I mean, you'll be waiting in the damn drive-through for fucking an hour, dude. I don't even go to it. So
I wouldn't mind finding a good barbecue restaurant one day, man. Someday soon.
barbecue, man. Whew, I think I'm gonna try to do some al pastor tacos. I got this sauce coming in. I don't know. I'm gonna either use ground pork or I'm gonna get a pork shoulder and cut it in half because I got a big crock pot and a little one. But I don't know if I want to do it in the big one because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough sauce for the big one. I got a little crock pot that I use, but the big one I don't use.
What type of sauce did you get down on?
It's al pastor sauce. So like you can make it, but I went to the YouTube, I was saying about making some, and I was like, damn, you gotta do all that shit to it, man. Like, and there's all these different recipes, man. Like so you gotta like grind up the peppers and like put orange juice in them and blend them up. I don't even have a fucking blender, dude. And so I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't do this shit. So I'd rather just get the sauce, man, cook it in the crock pot, like medium for like 4 hours or whatever it is, and just come back, man, put on some corn tortillas, and man, maybe it'll be fucking straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Shit sound fire, my friend.
I'm down with it, man. Yo.
Yeah, I need to get out more, man. I think that I've been trying to trim down a bit, and you had too. You looked good when we saw you Thursday. You said you were down a couple pounds. I think I was down to 210, which is a couple months ago. I was up to 229. So yeah, well, and I wanted to be. I try to get up there to try to cut down. So cutting down almost 19 pounds, or right at 19 pounds. I eat pretty light, man. But when I do go out, I don't want to limit myself. So I feel like it tastes so much better because I eat mostly really plain and boring and light during the week. So when I do go out and get that really savory food, man, some good Mexican food or barbecue, it just hits that much harder. So I really want to find something soon, man. Some good barbecue, man. Fall off the bone ribs, big old fries. You got to go down to Selma and get them, though, brother.
Nah. The best ribs I ever had was in Tony Roma's in NYC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were fucking stupid good. Oh, man. I've never had no ribs like that again.
Was that when we went, or when you went? Did you want to go another time and get some?
This I was really young, but like when you're really young, you go on those vacations, you don't remember much except like
one thing sporadic
sporadic parts of a trip.
Sure.
That was like one of the parts. I remember that those ribs being like fucking amazing. And that's a chain restaurant, I think. Yeah, I was like, damn, fucking, oh man, they're good. Damn.
Yeah, I thought about trying. I saw a recipe this weekend on social media about doing ribs in the air fryer. I want to try it, man. I'm a big fan of the air fryer. I think it does a hell of a job. So I'd like to see how I could do ribs. Ours is not the big basket. I love it, but it's like 2 separate baskets. So you make 2 smaller portions. So I'd probably have to cut the slab in half and do both sides.
What do you take the membrane off and then do the fucking? Do you do like a dry rub or wet?
Man, I've done dry rubs before, but I have not done ribs in quite some time. So I thought about it this weekend. We had stopped at the store, and I was like, man, I want to try that this weekend. Yeah, it's raining outside and shit. And then I remembered you got to pull the membrane off and shit. And I was like, man, I just don't want to get into a project. This is going to take like 2 hours. This is already later on Saturday. I was like, oh, man, do I want to get into that tonight? Especially when I knew this following week, I think my wife's family is going to have some food and stuff. I was like, I'll just get some of their ribs later or some shit.
Yeah, let Grandpappy fix that shit.
Yeah, I do want to try it though, man, and give some feedback on air fryer ribs. But everybody that I've seen that has made them has had overwhelmingly positive feedback. But again, that's social media, so you never know. Got to test it myself.
Whatever Dreamland does, they suck. I can't remember. Some guy was telling me how they did it, but that's why they're tough. They don't fall off the bone there. I don't know what in the fuck they do to their ribs, and they're not any good to me. I don't know why people like them so much, man.
I haven't had a Dreamland in a while. I mean, it's one of those things, man. I think if I'm there, I'll have them. I mean, I don't think they're probably the best thing in the world, but I mean, I'll get down. I'm not really a full moon fan.
What? Dude, full moon's fucking good.
I mean, I'll eat. I like their food, but I don't know, man. That chow chow shit.
Don't get chow chow.
Oh yeah, man, you changed the whole game for me. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. What to tell you? Don't get it on if you don't like it. I'm pretty sure they won't put it on there.
Yeah, so you don't like it? Get out of here.
Yeah, dude, their fucking pork plate's amazing, and I don't know about their ribs. I never had their ribs, but I usually get the pork plate, double fries.
Do you ever get a styrofoam container full of one chicken and one piece of bread?
Man, half a chicken and a slice of bread.
Oh man,
Half or a quarter loaf of bread.
get 7 of them.
Pretty good though. Da 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 da.
Yeah,
we need some more ribs, man.
Yeah, we do. There's a steakhouse up on 65. I think it's by is it by Coleman? I think so. We need to creep on that. I like going further south though than going north in Alabama. Let's see, Lanny's Barbecue. I think that's where LD. Yeah, it's in Selma. We had we stopped there before, Lanny's Barbecue. That was a long time ago, probably like 6-7 years ago. Just took a day trip. We both had a day off, and man, I mean, it's it's down in Selma, outside of the places you don't want to, probably don't want to be around. But dude, their food was fucking good. Their pictures even look really good on the website.
Hell yeah! Did y'all get some ribs?
I did, man. They were delicious. God, Lanny's. Let's go down there this weekend.
Bitch.
I gotta go.
Hey, I ain't going to no fucking Selma, dude. Fuck that place.
Come on. Or we can go to Fatty Maddie's Barbecue. That is down off the beaten path in Fruitdale, Alabama.
Fruitdale?
I've never heard of Fruitdale. God, their food looks banging as hell, though. God damn. Okay, Fatty Maddie.
Fatty Maddie. They got some brisket.
Looks like it, man. Looks like they got a little bit of everything down at Fatty Maddie's. And there's the rib. The rib look a little dry in that picture, but yeah, that looks a little dry. It looks really good in some pictures, the food, but man, out of 111 ratings, Fatty Maddie's Barbecue in Fruitdale, Alabama has a perfect 5.0 on Google.
Where the fuck is Fruitdale?
I need to go there, yeah. Fruitdale is it's south. It's almost on the Mississippi line, but south of, probably looks like about an hour north of Mobile. I've never heard, man. See, that's what I like. It's in Washington County. That is, I think, the only county in Alabama I've actually never been to. Washington County. I'm almost pretty sure I haven't been there because I used to keep track of them a little more inadvertently when I used to do work around the country. I'm going to look at the directions to Fruitdale, and we may go to Fatty Maddie's one weekend. You got to ride, man.
Riding in the Fruitdale.
You're right, Fruitdale Wood.
Fruitdale, Alabama.
All right, let's see. Search maps, Fruitdale. I like those off the beaten path places, man. Everybody can go to somewhere 188 miles. Okay, that's going to be at least 3 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, Fruitdale is 3.5 hours. There is not a whole lot. It's faster to go through Mississippi and down 20, hit Meridian, and go south on 48 and come back. The last city in Mississippi you'll go through is Buckatuna. and you'll come back through Alabama and go to Fruitdale. And if you go south of Fruitdale a little bit, man, you're only 15 miles from Vinegar Bend, Alabama.
Oh, hell.
You know we got to go.
Man, what's in Vinegar Bend?
I don't know. A lot of vinegar.
Vinegars. Ew.
Fruitdale, man. We're going to Fruitdale, Alabama soon. That's going to be a road trip for a Saturday. They've got Fatty Maddie's Barbecue, a Dollar General, a post office, and the Fruitdale Corner Store. And Fatty Maddie's is right off Highway 45 and Highway 1, which is also known as Vinegar Bend Road.
Vinegar Bend Road, folks. There you have it for your, well, not really trivia, useless information of the day. Yeah, yo. But we're still going to go and maybe check out some barbecue one time. You know what I'm talking about.
Man, those little road trips are fun as hell.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? Even better, from Milton, Florida to Fruitdale, it's only 2 hours. So,
Oh, shit. Can't meet us there.
Yeah, while we're here, yeah.
Hey.
Can we just go to the beach or something?
Oh, no. Edmund.
Oh, man, I like those little off the beaten path places, though, man. You know what, though? If we're going to do that kind of shit, we actually need to just record it and make a YouTube channel.
That would be cool. Huh. Everybody does that, but I mean, that'd be still pretty cool to do. I mean, you know.
Everybody does it, man, and you know what? Will it get the traction? Probably not. But the cool thing about it, at least it's documented, man. It's so fun to look back. I forget so much shit. And I'd love to look back and actually see a video of like, oh, damn, dude, that's when we went to Fruitdale and ate at Fatty Maddie's.
Yeah.
And something like that, man. It's kind of fun. We could document it. I don't do enough of that. We talked about that this weekend too, man. You know, my wife always asks me that, like, if I go out or, you know, what'd we get? Oh, did you take a picture of your food? Did you take a picture of your friends? What'd y'all do? No, I didn't do any of that. And man, I mean, I like living in the moment, but there are times, dude, I feel like, oh man, I should have actually documented something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. That could be cool. Everybody does it, but it'd probably be good for that'd be a good laugh between all of the homies. Why not?
I need to get a scrapbook for my hooker shack.
You don't have any hookers.
I know, I'm just playing.
I'm just playing.
Oh, shit. Hold on. All right. Been a minute since we've gotten to do some fucking news for everybody. Hope you can hear me all right. Like I said, going through Firefox, so it's kind of not really. I'm going to turn that off. I can't hear myself. All right. What's going on in the world out there? The wacky world of wildness with video games and weird news about, man, UFOs are real. China robot soccer team. Australian man accused of stealing sperms. Wagyu sperms. What else we got? Oh, man, I don't know. Let's get into it. We've talked about UFOs before. Yeah. I've seen one. I think so, you know, something's out there. People, you got all these opinions, and man, there's an ancient alien channel on Prime, I think. Was it Prime? Anyway, I turned that on the other day. It's like, I guess they just, right now, Ancient Aliens, what is it, on season 10 or something like that?
It's been around a long ass time.
It's been around a long time, and I really love Ancient Aliens. The only thing is, and like after you watch a certain amount of them, it's just like, it's still good. It's just like, I don't know. I gotta change it to something else. But we can watch a long time of it. But yeah, at a certain point, man, it's just kind of like it's kind of like the same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's still cool. And like I saw the UFO, it's been a while, and I haven't seen anything like that. And I think Jarvis has seen one. Now you have not seen one, or what's the deal?
Yes and no. When I was a kid, I'm stumbling on my words here, but let me put it in perspective. I did see one, but I was about 4 or 5 years old. Now I was in the car. My dad, his friends, his friend, and my brother. So me and my brother were really, really, really young, and my my dad may have been smoking some green at the time with his homie. But we were out west of Birmingham, over near where his parents were, because my dad was a kid, really. I mean, he's probably like 25 years old. He's younger than that. And there was this green light in the sky, dude, just out in the middle of nowhere. I remember seeing it. I remember him and his friend pointing at it, like, "What the fuck is that? What is that?" And they weren't panicked, but I could tell they were serious. And I remember my brother and I looking out of the car, and yeah, legit, there was a green thing in the sky. Um, that's as best as I can say. I mean, it meets the criteria of a UFO, right? It's an unidentified flying object.
Just a
Kinda
green light, you said?
Yeah, I would have to ask my dad what happened to it. He remembers it pretty clearly. I want to say he said that it just took off. Um, I do remember it being, not quite like a plane light, just one green light, just kind of hovering there, but way up in the sky. Like you'd see a plane, but it was like really bright green, just there. And then I don't remember what happened. I don't want to say I do, but I believe that's what he said. It just like and was gone.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, weird stuff happens. What was your UFO story? I remember you talking about it, but
It's kind of like that, except it was like these crazy beams of light, like huge beams of light, and then like there was like I ain't never seen no light like this, and then it like just like went away like in a weird way. I don't know how to explain it, but I mean I didn't see any little green men or anything like that. It was just weird strange light. I remember seeing. I think it was Ancient Aliens where the lady got out of the car with her. Was just two of them or three of them? And I think it was like a grandma or something.
I remember that one. There was a good Unsolved Mysteries on that one.
That might have been Unsolved Mysteries. I think that's the one I'm thinking about. Unsolved Mysteries.
Yes, that one's a fantastic episode. I did a couple of podcasts on UFOs. I'd have to go back. My favorite story is the Pascagoula abduction. So if anybody wants to check that out, you can obviously look it up. There's a great Wikipedia on it that breaks down into it. The Midnight Dreary, we did one as well. But that one specifically, man, I wish I could remember the name. The Unsolved Mysteries episode was damn good on it, though. Did you? I imagine you watched it.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking of. I don't know why I thought it was Ancient Aliens, but I see so many of them. They kind of blur together. You don't know. You just don't know. But man, I mean, I wish I'd see some more shit. I mean, there's got to be something going on. Yeah, the people that are like, no, there's not. There's you can explain it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Then you have the people that say they got kidnapped and anal probed. I don't know about that either.
I think
that
that's
would not be cool.
Man, that's the shitty thing with the stories like Bigfoot and UFOs. I think UFOs have much higher probability, infinitely higher probability of being legit or existing. And I've watched a couple of the Bigfoot videos. I actually went down a little rabbit hole on that this weekend, like the Patterson Gimlin film, which was really cool because, man, nobody can really still debunk that one film. They're not saying it's true, but if the guys made it, they did one hell of a job. That being said, just the conspiracy theories in general, man, it just draws lunatics like a bunch of flies. That's the only shitty thing. You get the crazies coming out.
That is true. You got to deal with all of them. It's kind of hard to decipher.
Yeah,
the real ones and not sometimes, of course. What else is going on out there in video game land? I don't know. Let's switch it up a little bit. Original Switch getting mysterious. Price change in Canada 8 years after launch as gaming gets more expensive. Zelda Breath of the Wild never got a price cut. This one's by Ethan Gack. The Switch launched in 2007 for 300 bones. It is now 2025, still $300. Will it finally get a price cut like every other Nintendo console has at some point? Or will the Mario Maker take the unprecedented step of actually making it more expensive even after the Switch 2 is out? Well, we're going to find out on August the 1st. Looks like they're going to change the price. Hell, it's almost been out 10 years. So we'll see. I mean, I guess they're going to keep making games for it. I don't know. Well, the Switch 2 and everything. I'm not, haven't heard any news either way. The Switch 2 is currently $450. And I don't think it's going to go up. I'm not getting a Switch 2 because I don't even play all these consoles I got in the fucking house. Yeah. Bunch of fucking shit sitting around collecting dust. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess they're going to change the pricing. That's not very interesting. The Switch is kind of like obsolete now. And I don't even play the other one. So it's like, whatever. It's kind of like, I mean, who's going to buy a Switch 1? I don't know. Can Switch 2 play Switch 1 games? I don't know either. That is something I don't know.
I always hate the lack of backwards compatibility in so many systems now.
Yeah, that's stupid. Didn't the PlayStations used to have like a 3 could play 2?
I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I mean, I think most, if not all, PlayStation 2 games could play the original games, right?
I'm not really sure about that. I thought so, or at least in Japan, or something like that.
I think so, man. But now with all the downloading shit, dude, they try to nickel and dime you everywhere they can.
Ain't that the truth?
I'm gonna look that up because I think I want to say they could. Could PS2, and that's one of the first things. Could PS2? Yes, the PlayStation 2 can play PS1 games. Most PS2 models are backward compatible, meaning they can read and run PS1 disc. It says some games may not work or have glitches, but they were designed with backwards compatibility in mind. Dude, that's the way it should be. That's why the 90s were God's decade for everybody. They wanted to make money with the PS2, launch more games, make them a little more graphics intense and sound better and fun. But all the game library you still had, guess what? You could still use it. And that's what America used to be like, man. Then you had Columbine and September 11th, and the world just took a big shit.
That's true. Now everybody tries to fuck you all the time and get money out of you.
They do, man.
Hey, pretty dumb. Man, did you play Halo back in the day?
A little bit. I wasn't crazy about it, but I liked it.
Zach Zween has an article here that says Halo's future could be revealed in October. And it looks like it might be making a leap to PlayStation in the near future. They might remake the OG, which I did play. And you know what game I played a lot too is Turok. It was a 64.
God, that was a good game.
That was a pretty good game.
For some reason, man, I haven't heard of that game in like 20 years. So,
yeah, I had that one, and it was fun, man. And Super Mario 64 was really good when it came out. That was a good game drop with the system. Like, they used to have really good games back then. Switch 2, you're doing another Mario Kart fucking drop. It's like, man, do a different fucking game or something, man. The last one had a Mario Kart drop, so I don't know. Weird, man. Anyway, so it looks like they're gonna have some information later on in the year. Xbox boss Phil Spencer into the company's summer showcase with a tease for what's coming in 2026, promising a new Fable, a new Gears of War, the next Forza, and hinting at Halo by saying, quote, and the return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning, end quote. This followed reports that Halo would leap to the PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch 2 in 2025. Gears of War is making that leap later this year, so it seems plausible Halo might do the same. The rumors and speculation have grown so large that Halo Studios has directly addressed him in a new blog post.
Blue.
Wow!
I don't know why that was completely unnecessary. I'm sorry.
On June 30th, Halo Studios sports lead Taishi Hidejeksu shared a blog post about the Halo World Championship happening in October. Now, people can buy tickets for this shit. What? Halo World Championship, man. Oh, man. So, hey, looks like a PlayStation Halo could happen. That might be cool. You're an Xbox man. I was a PlayStation man, but then I made the switch with the drop of 2025 NCAA, which was kind of a disappointment. But like I said, I might I'll try to jump back on it here on this weekend or something. I don't know yet.
I think give it another try, man. Yeah. I mean, I will do us a due diligence, man. I will take the financial hit on 26. Maybe not the week it drops, but I will do it probably this month, maybe the latter part, and see if 26 is a much more improved version of 25. I will say, get on there, run any updates you need, give it another shot. I do think they improved it somehow. I can't describe what. It definitely felt less arcadey as I've been playing it and more true to form like the old ones did. That said, man, I was always a PlayStation guy. I've said this story before. I don't know if I've said it on the podcast, but what got me into Xbox, because I actually swore in my early 20s, oh man, I'll never go to Xbox, dude. I'm a PlayStation true and true. Went to a police seizure auction, and they had a bunch of Xboxes for that they had. I guess they were stolen. They couldn't sell them, so they sold them at an auction, or maybe that's the protocol. Either way, I bought like 5 of them to resell on eBay. I resold 4 of them. Actually made more than my money back, and I was like, you know what? I'll keep one. Basically, I got it for free after the profits. So, tried the Xbox out, and I liked it. So, been an Xbox guy ever since. But I would consider going back to PlayStation at some point, or just getting another one, man. But I just don't play enough to really justify it. You know what I'm saying?
True that, my man. Oh, baby. Well, we got a lottery ticket fiasco. $80,000 lottery ticket rescued from the trash. This one's by our old buddy Ben Hooper. An unscratched lottery ticket mistakenly thrown into the trash by a Kentucky woman was rescued and found to be an $80,000 winner. A Kentucky woman rescued an unscratched lottery ticket from the trash and discovered it was an $80,000 winner, folks. Shepherdsville resident Pamela Howard Thornton told Kentucky lottery officials the $5 bingo scratch-off ticket, Flamingo Bingo, actually. The $5 Flamingo Bingo scratch-off ticket had caught her eye before, but she had never bought one until her recent visit to Speedway in Lebanon Junction. Quote, I just had this premonition to go get that ticket. End quote. The player recalled she used $200 in winnings from another ticket to buy 4 Flamingo Bingo games. Quote, they laid on the counter all day long. I had forgotten about them. So at about 11:30 that night, I decided to play them. She recalled the first 3 were not winners, so she trashed them. And then she was like, where is the 4th ticket? Looked in the trash and discovered she had thrown it away. The ticket she rescued turned to be an $80,000 win. This is not what I thought it was. I scanned it before she threw it in the trash herself, retard. I scanned it, of course, started crying and started shouting and screaming. So, all right, whatever, man. What the fuck? What's up with these like stupid news stories they have? I thought like she just got it out of a dumpster or something.
Yeah.
Like randomly found it in the trash, but she threw it away herself. Okay. What kind of news story is this?
Boo.
Bullshit, man. Damn. All right, let's go. Australian man accused of stealing $100K of Wagyu cattle semen plus embryos. This is by David Moye. Although cattle wrestling these days mostly occurs in old westerns, an Australian man allegedly attempted a 21st century version of this. Eric Ketty Fraser of Grafton, New South Wales, is accused of stealing a liquid nitrogen tank that was filled with $100,000 worth of Wagyu cattle semen. Also allegedly stealing cattle embryos and fraudulently obtaining Wagyu cattle.
Wagyu.
Cattle at a bargain price, according to officials, according to an official press release. The 34-year-old was arrested Tuesday after a year-long investigation and charged with 20 offenses, including cattle theft, animal cruelty, and obtaining a financial advantage by deception. The gist of the story is that the Fraser employer, Sumo Wagyu Genetics, asked him to sell 200 empty cattle, a term for heifers, I know some of them, that are unable to carry a calf. Authorities said Fraser used third party to purchase 114 of the animals for himself and one of the cattle without the employer's knowledge, and 45 something, I don't know. Looks like, I mean, obviously this guy was gonna fucking, I guess, slang him somehow. But damn, he'll steal anything these days.
Anything, my friend. Good.
Man, I think I would do something different than that. Like, check fraud or something, man. I can try to gank a bunch of semen.
It's hard to even do check fraud these days.
I know. So
I joked about that with a buddy who's been a lifetime banker and accountant, and I mean, I actually talked to the drinker who's also in the same boat and does the same career, and they both agreed because they were together. Man, it's next to impossible these days to bust out some type of check fraud.
Hell yeah! Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, it's good for it's good for the good guys. Bad if you're looking into a new illegal career path.
A life of crime, doing time, all day and night. Oh, I'm gonna fight for your right to party.
Come on, you.
What else is going on? Some really shitty fucking news stories out there today. Not anything even halfway interesting.
Well, we talked about the UFO thing. Were we going to tie that into the congressional discussion of UFOs? Is that what they were talking about? Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, well, you know what? I act like I was about to bust out and drop some huge knowledge, but apparently it was live earlier, congressional discussion on UFOs. So let me see if I can get some highlights real quick. Well, I can't. Have a good one, guys. There was something. It was live. They were talking about, because now they call it unidentified anomalous phenomena. So I saw live today on YouTube. But you could click in. Let's see what they were noting. If I can find anything they dropped that's that important. I think one of the things that somebody said on Capitol Hill was, "We are not alone." So, I mean, yeah, it's weird because I think it's just like anybody at this point. They have enough strong evidence to believe that we've seen enough shit to know there's probably intergalactic travelers across the universe. I think that's reasonable to believe. I just don't think they give a shit about coming to Earth, man.
Probably not.
Yeah,
or they created us in some sick, twisted game.
I always thought that would be possible.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. Who fucking knows? It's so crazy to think about sometimes. I try to think about just the sheer vastness of everything, and what if there's similar planets like us in other dimensions where so many possibilities. It's almost I can't comprehend the vastness of it all, and how I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't really just explain it, but
I don't think anybody can, man. It's hard to. I will encourage anybody, if you're interested in looking through telescopes or stargazing, looking at the night sky, go out west, find one of those cities where it has a light pollution rating of I can't remember how they do it, but 0. But camping one time in the northern Arizona mountains, man. Dude, it's so crazy how bright and beautiful the stars are, and you can actually see satellites trekking across the sky. It's fucking beautiful, amazing. And if you're gonna see a UFO or look into distant cosmos, bust out the big telescope, the 5 by 20 inch or whatever the hell they're rated. That'd be the place to do it, man.
Balls ballin'.
Ballin'.
Oh, man. Yo. I think I need a drink of water, man. I think I need a drink of water. What do you think?
Time for some water.
I want a water, man. It's a water. Man, there was this song, man. I swear to God, man. You need to YouTube this shit on the break or something. It's like one of those old people songs, man. Like, I don't know how the fuck. I can't remember how I even got. I don't even remember how I heard it, man. Like I don't even. I can't even remember, dude. It's like it's this fucking song about water. It's like cold water.
Oh, well, you know
And
what? It's
I'm like, man, what the fuck is this shit, man?
that's Hank Williams Sr., dog.
Is it
Cool
really?
water all day.
I thought it was somebody else, dude. I'm like, man, what is this, bro?
No,
I'm like,
man.
man, what is this?
Cool
It was,
water,
I
dog.
swear to God, bro. Is it really?
Yeah, it's an old cowboy style song. All day I face the barren waste without the taste of water.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I like Hank, but man, that's really not Hank Senior. I don't know really anything about him, but
Cool.
Junior, I know Junior. I don't know Senior.
Yeah,
I don't know a lot of Junior. I know like most of his like some of his newer stuff, but I don't know anything about Senior. So
Senior,
wow,
man.
that's a fucking Senior song, huh?
Yeah, that's a Senior song, man. They put it in that movie. God, what the hell movie was that? It was it a Pixar movie? The Rango, whatever the cowboy lizard was, man. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, it was cool water.
That shit's whack, man. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, man?
It's funny though, man. You knew it, and it's funny that I knew it. It's a man. That was at a time in the '50s, I think, when cowboy ballads were really popular. You remember "Out in the West Texas town of El Paso"?
Bro. Oh God, that shit was bogus.
People were getting back into that cowboy culture because, as we've talked about before, man, you had the resurgence of you had TV coming out. Radio shows were popular back then. Cowboys and Indians were the thing, and you Gunsmoke later. All the westerns that they made, John Wayne. So people liked it, man. That was a little bit of the culture in the late '40s, and
That's whack. That's like the Lawrence Welk show. Have you ever seen that bullshit? That's the worst show I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, man. People, entertainment.
Like some old dumb shit back then.
Yeah, televised entertainment was not what it was good. Hey, asshole, listening to Cool Waters better than listening to Everybody Has a Podcast.
He might be right about that.
Oh, man. Talking about going to the goddamn Fruit Dome, Alabama.
Well, you might be right about that shit. I don't know.
Yeah, things haven't gotten better.
Well, that's definitely right. Too many choices out there, man. Too much content now.
Yeah.
God, you can't fucking keep up with it. Life was much simpler when we had appointment television, you know? Couldn't have everything all the time, man. I mean, I think we've talked about like fucking calling to get music videos. There was a station called The Box back in the day, I think. Like, and other ones too. Like, you called and like you fucking request videos, like pay for it. Oh man.
Yeah.
Different time. I remember watching VHS videos and music videos. I had a bunch of them on there.
This is stupid, man, but I mean, I think anecdotally, this is why kids back then, and maybe we're the last of a dying breed, just had much better time management skills and knew how to occupy their day. Because think about it, man. If you really were into a show or you wanted to watch a ball game, whatever, I mean, most of the time until you got TiVo, which was, dude, nobody had that shit. That was like a rich person thing. You had to be in front of the TV at a time. And if we wanted to watch Snick, Are You Afraid of the Dark, 9 o'clock Saturday night, dude, I mean, you couldn't fast forward it. You couldn't look it up on YouTube. You couldn't download it on demand. you had to be ready to go home and watch it if you were out playing with your friends. Same as after school. You just had a better compass of your day and had you didn't really waste time because you didn't have anything to waste time on. And you're going to sit there and be bored. But most people would read a book, go outside, ride their bike, which inadvertently getting exercise. Now we're so connected, man.
Yeah, we saw the connection to the outside world, my friend.
Yeah, I try to get outside more, man. That's the one thing. I try to get some sunlight every day. But, dude, as a kid in the 90s, I know we go back on that nostalgia, man, but I do think you learn those lessons just because of how the times were. Now, if you want to watch something or look up something, it's instant access. Back then, if you wanted a book or a magazine, you had to go to the store, look at it, get it. Same with video game codes, man. If you wanted the codes or the move set, dude, you just had to either experiment with that shit, have your buddy write the shit down on a piece of loose leaf paper at school if they knew it, or try to get it from the magazine. So I digress, man, but I definitely, agree with that. And now it's just all in your face.
Mm-hmm. Ain't that the truth?
Get you some cool water.
Oh man, I can't believe that was Hank Senior. But like I said, dude, I can't none of his shit. He was so old, man. Like I mean, who the fuck would listen to that except, I guess, your parents or grandparents?
Yeah, he was before his time. But man, you look at his pictures. He was 27 when he died, or 29.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he looked and sounded like he was 50 something.
Yeah, there was a different kind of. It seems we age different nowadays. That's kind of a good thing, I guess. I don't want to be all. I see some old people. I'm like, oh god, I'll never get old like that, man. We're looking fucked up, man.
Yeah, man.
Huge ass ears and shit, and fucking hair growing out of them motherfuckers. I'm like, god damn, man, the fucking ear is almost as big as his head. I'm like, man, fuck, dude. Oh, my shit don't look like that when I get old, man. Fuck.
Yeah, huge ass ears. God.
I'm serious, dude. Like, what the fuck is it, man? He looks crazy, man. All ugly and shit, sunspots and shit. Ugh.
Yeah, man. People take better. I thought about that earlier too, man. People take better care of themselves. I was thinking about that this weekend because I ordered. I went and got some new shampoo that's better for your hair. I actually did a little research on that. Some lotion for my face, and dude, it's minimum stuff. Men don't want to do that, and back in the day, they damn sure didn't, man. I mean, they worked probably much more laborious jobs. So many people smoked all the time, drink every night. They didn't really have the nutrition or the guidance that we have today. But even this day and age, man, you still see guys our age and older that are not aging gracefully. And a lot of it, dude, to me is just basic maintenance. Like, put some good moisturizer on your skin, dude. Oh, man, that's what sissies do. Dude, really? Like, you want to age faster and look like shit? I'm not saying you have to put fucking makeup on or wear fancy shit, but I mean, dude, the bare minimum maintenance. You're going to wash your hair at some point, man. Why not buy something decent for your hair, right? Get a decent haircut. It's a game changer. Shout out Roger Harry.
Yeah, man. True that. Try to do something for your eye bags, man. I've been trying to do something for the bags, man, but nothing really works that great. I've been doing these those little weird masky things, but the whole thing is you got to do them every day, and I'll be forgetting sometimes. So, gotta get more on that.
There's a good cream, man. It's a retinol cream. I've actually started using it last year. I actually just ran out, and I got a whole moisturizer that has it and the collagen. I'll send you a link, man, because I use that, and I didn't really have them, but I noticed that when I started using that consistently, a few times a week, the little spots that I did have definitely tightened up and looked a lot better. So, and it's cheap. It's like $10, but it's a little small ass container. So these assholes.
I sound like a bunch of gays, yeah.
Hey, man, men need to take care of themselves nowadays, man. So, what I'm going to do is go get some moisturizer and water, and you guys do the same. Say, take a bathroom break or something like that, and we'll be back with, trivia time on the other side. We got some shit talking. Might talk a little college football or whatever else tickles our fancy on the other side. We'll see you then, folks. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. Everybody Has a podcast. Hey now, back. Hope you enjoyed that. And I hope you got some refreshment, maybe used the bathroom and hung out. So, okay, about this Hank Williams song, I remember now how the hell I heard this little ditty. I didn't hear the Hank Williams version. So it was when I went to that ministry for a little while and like lived there for a while. I was going in the car or van to do some work at this house for the people, and all of a sudden, the guy who's driving busts out in a rendition of this song. And then his wife is like joining in with him, and like they're doing this weird crescendo. I don't know, man. It was odd. And that's how I was like, man, this is some goofy shit. So it wasn't the actual song. I'm not sure that the actual song was great either, but I'm just saying that's how I remember it. I was like, man, this is some goofy shit. I don't know what the hell's going on. And man, they kept going. They kept getting on it. I just wanted to get to the fucking place and get to work and get the shit over with, you know?
Yeah, I'm going to be putting that on the beach playlist music as we drive down there. Man, I'm worried about you, but God, I don't know if most Star will dig it either.
Probably not, man. Probably not.
Oh, what that shit is.
We got trivia night tonight, folks, and shit. You know what I mean? We're kind of working with the skeleton crew tonight when it comes to Klaus. I don't know what's going on with him. I think he's half fucked up, and then I'm running this through a different browser, so I don't have use of all of my equipment, unfortunately. But if we have to we have to record it on a different board, we can do that, and I can almost get it the same. Just going through a different interface instead of the Go XLR. We'll be running it through the Zoom pod track. I had that fucking adapter, dude. I don't know what happened to it. It's like a little adapter. You fucking plug it in, and you can use the phone. You goes through the phone, you know.
Yeah.
And you can, we can just record it. You can record it and then like add in your stuff right from the board, so it's pretty cool. So you actually have to have the computer is well, fucking, I'm getting off track, but the computer is just useful to have while you're doing it, but you don't have to have it. So, yeah. Yeah, we're using the Podbean software, but what I'm trying to say is we wouldn't be doing that. It'd be going straight through the board. You see what I mean? And then through the phone.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Sorry, I was trying to set up my.
And then we would just be like, you could still do effects. It'd be like different. So I don't know. Oh, man, shield.
We're gonna start getting our annual restaurant review. We're almost coming into that season, man, which to me is every time of the year. I've got this pulled up, man. I'm locked in on Fatty Maddie's barbecue. That's gonna be coming up before the end of August.
Oh yeah, man! You and the wife need to hit a few places. Have you been to John Marco's before?
Yes, it's been a long time though. I like it.
It's a good place. What's another one? Fuck, Alfresco's. I might be getting that fucked up. Have you ever been to Bottega?
Long time ago, really long time ago, and I don't even know if I think I may have had like a small plate or something there at the bar. I don't think I had anything fancy. That was a long ass time ago. Roger Harry used to work there. You know that, right?
Really, as a waiter?
I think even as like a busboy or something. Give him credit, man. I mean, hey, if you start from humble beginnings, man, and build yourself into a, what he's built himself as, dude, he's done good.
Tourette, my friend. Run a hurry, run a hurry, run a hurry. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get into trivia. Oh, baby, it's been a minute since we've been in trivia. We got 6 questions, 4 sets of 6 questions. So this should give us a little time here on the show. This thing only gives us 2 hours, so.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we're all right though. Let's go ahead and get on the questions. First question: what is the pale blue dot in the title of Carl Sagan's 1994 book? It's got 5 or 10 seconds. No Google.
What is the pale blue dot? It's Earth, right?
Oh, ding, 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 ding. I don't have my fucking thing of it, dude. Ding, ding, ding. All right. Look at you, man, starting out with getting one.
I think that, yeah, maybe the first one I've gotten.
Bada bam. All right. What animal species are the Oh! What animal species are ninth in the 12-year cycle of animals in the Chinese zodiac?
What animal species are ninth in the 12-year cycle? I don't know many of them. I think I know two, so I'm just going to say one of those two. I'm going to say pig.
It is monkeys.
That was not my other choice, so I would have gotten it wrong either way.
All right. In the TV show The Simpsons, what is the name of Krusty's monkey?
Man, I know it. Fudgesicle. God bless. I've heard him say it before. It's the monkey that smokes. Damn it. It's lost on me now. Shit. I don't know.
All right. It's Mr. Teeny. Mr. Teeny. All right. Got 3 more questions left in this subset. Now in the category of history, I'm going to start calling out the categories. All right, now the category of history. Who said, quote, when I do good, I feel good. When I do bad, I feel bad. That's my religion, end quote.
When I do in the category of
history. Shit, I just fucked that up. God damn it. I don't even know who said it, dude. I tried to flip the card and I hit the bottom of it and it went to a whole new question.
True.
Ain't that a bitch? Do you remember what the question was?
Who said I do good? Oh, you know what? Thomas Paine said that.
Oh, okay.
Thomas Paine said
Thomas
that.
Paine. Thomas Paine quotes real quick.
Yes, Thomas Paine said it. I actually have his book looking on the man. I think, right here, The Age of Reason.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just go with it. You got 2 right then. Son of a beedo.
That's a good book. If anybody ever wants to look at a combination of American history, religion, and government in a good book, Thomas Paine, man, was ahead of his time. He wrote The Age of Reason and was one of the original founding fathers. So highly, highly recommend that.
Oh, Tommy P.
Tommy P.
All right, now we got a general question. What color balloons were added to Lucky Charms in 1989?
Green clovers. Red balloons.
Oh, bing, ding. Man, you're on a roll tonight there, Wiggy.
I remember the commercial, man. Green clovers, blah, 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 and red balloons.
All right, Wiggy, you on a roll. Okay, so you got the first one, and then the third one. Are you keeping up with this?
Yes, Thomas Paine. I didn't get the monkey on the calendar. I didn't get Krusty's.
Okay.
I got the.
You got 3 then, right?
Yeah, 3 out of 5.
All right, I got one more here. This one is in geography. What are Catalonia, Andalusia, Cantabria, and Galicia? Catalonia.
One more time.
Geography.
Geography.
Yeah. What are Catalonia, Andalusia, Cantabria, and Galicia?
God, I want to say they're seas.
Dun, 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 dun.
Or my second guess would have been mountain ranges.
Regions in Spain.
Okay.
Regions in Spain.
Man.
Whoa.
You fucked up.
Whoa. All right. Second set of questions. Second set of 6 questions. We go through 4. We're going to go ahead and start with arts. What is the Roman name of the Greek god Pan?
Man, Roman name of the Greek god Pan. Pan in Spanish is bread, so that doesn't have anything to do with anything. I don't know. Nero?
Dun, 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 dun. It's Faunus. Faunus.
Man, I would have never.
Faunus.
Whew.
I don't be knowing, man. I don't know. Faunus. All right. Go away. All righty, and this is a science question. In what part of the body would you find the sebum? The sebum.
Sebum. Sebum. I want to say sebum is in your. God damn! Why am I wanting to hear say your ears?
Is that your answer?
Yeah, I'm gonna say it.
It is the skin. The skin.
Oh, that's right. That's the shit that comes out of your pores, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm thinking of the fancy word. Yeah, thinking of the wrong shit.
I got 2 wrong ones in this subset, but hey, let's see if we can get the next one. The next one's entertainment. Entertainment. What popular children's book did Forrest Gump keep in his briefcase?
Oh man, Curious George, right?
Ding!
Yes.
All right, got one. Got one.
He read it to his the kid that had AIDS.
Oh hell!
Yo!
Oh shit! Oh. All right. What? Wait. This is history. Put history. Let me mix these up. History. Which staircase in the Leaning Tower of Pisa has fewer steps? Who the fuck's gonna know this?
Is there just one big fucking staircase that goes up to that leaning son of a bitch?
No.
The funniest.
That's wrong. It's the north-facing one.
Ah, my bad. I will go back. I had to look this up. I don't look up anything. I play the game honestly, but sebum in the ears refers to the oily substance produced by sebaceous glands located in the hair follicles of the ear canal. It's a key component of earwax. So while I still accept it's wrong that the skin produces it, sebum is a key component of earwax. And that's why I said that. I've got to defend myself a little bit, I got to look less stupid.
I guess you could, yeah. All right, let's go to the next question. General. As of 2018, which former NBA player holds the record for being the youngest ever to play in an actual game?
Ooh,
I would never got that.
Yeah, man, I'm sure it's some weird name. I was just gonna say Kobe Bryant, but I know that's not right.
It's Andrew Bynum played his first NBA game just 6 days after celebrating his 18th birthday.
Damn.
Yeah, I thought Kobe went in when he was like 17 or something. Maybe I'm wrong. But I guess it's not. I guess it is him. All right. Wow, we got another geography question. What is the state motto? What is the state motto for California?
Oh man, do anything you want all the time, and I don't know. God, I don't know California state motto. I know a couple of states, but California.
It's a one word. I'll give you a hint. It's a one word. One word.
Shit.
Just one word.
Man,
you're gonna need to think of something. You need to think of like something like I don't know. I don't even know how. I don't know how I'd even give you a hint on this word.
Explore, defend.
Oh, I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint. Zuta lowers.
I don't know if that. I don't know if that helps. Sebaceous.
No, Eureka.
Eureka. That's funny. That's the state motto, really?
Yeah, I know. That's weird.
Yeah, I know Eureka is a city in California, but
Oh, well, we're about to be in Sunset 3. Six questions. You're going to start with the arts. In Shakespeare's play Titus Andronicus, who is the queen of Goths? I didn't even know. What is it? Titus Andronicus.
I didn't even know it was a Shakespeare play because I didn't know. I've never heard of that shit. Who is the queen of Goths? Avril Lavigne.
Tamora.
Ah, gotcha.
I wouldn't have fucking known that either.
I always love it.
You
It's
could've
like
said-
Family Feud, or when they don't get it right in the board, he's like, "Oh, fifth answer, bing," and it's like, whatever, and they're like, "Oh yeah, of course." Like, no, if you would have known, then you would have fucking guessed it.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm gonna stop acting like I should have gotten it.
Shit. Oh.
Y'all are dumb.
Oh. All right. A fawn is a unit of what? This is a science question.
A fawn.
A
How do
fawn.
you spell it?
What? Phon. Phon.
A fawn is a unit of what? Phon. I don't really. No, I don't think I know it. Not off the top of my head. I have to look it up, and I'm not going to do that.
It's a unit of loudness.
Makes sense.
Unit
Phonics.
of loudness. So.
Remember Hooked on Phonics?
Hooked on phonics worked for me. What happened to that?
Seems like that's one of those things that went out with the what was it? It was like you call in, kind of an infomercial thing. Not quite an infomercial. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Like, remember people used to buy those huge things of tapes? Like that, books on tape, or like courses on tape, and then those big fucking things. You'll go to the library sometimes, and these big plastic things with tapes and like cassette tapes in them.
Yeah,
like
I
12
remember.
tapes in 'em. Yeah, open up like a notebook or something.
Yeah, I remember those really well, man. My grandmother had a ton of that shit. She used to listen to those kind of audiobooks, and yeah, it was weird. Man, God, I swear, I don't think you can really explain like the 80s and 90s. The 90s wasn't as weird as the 80s because that's when everything was like the Wild West of television scams. Everybody was selling shit and very few things were regulated. Ron Popeil was making his appearances, hustling all those kitchen products and shit, and spray hair in a can. Hooked on
He was doing that
Phonics.
for a while.
He was, man. He had to be making some money. That dehydrator and shit. Me and my brother used to love staying up late at night watching infomercials, man. It seemed like so far out of our reach because our parents, man, never had credit cards. And I think to this day, I cannot think of my parents actually having a credit card. So like when they said, call now, you can order with a credit card. I was like, oh man, we'll never get stuff like that. Not that we needed a fucking dehydrator or hair in a can, but we didn't get hooked on phonics either.
Hair in a can. That's cool, man. Wish I
You
could have
remember
got
that bastard selling that shit?
that. Hell no. I remember the dehydrator though. I don't remember the hair shit.
Yeah, man, he hustled that product too, so you could spray it on your bald spot.
Oh damn! Is there a sealer you had to put on? All this shit start running out of your head.
If you go back, I guarantee that dehydrator is on YouTube. That dehydrator infomercial's got to be on there. He actually kicks off the show spraying his bald spot with that shit.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I'm finding it later. But that said, I did not know a fawn was a unit of perceived sound.
Motherfucker shit. All right, we have an entertainment question next. In the film The Green Mile, what was the brand of Mr. Jingle's cigar box? Ooh.
Oh, wait, Mr. G. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know. God, that's a good movie, and I don't have the answer to that question.
Marsh Wheeling.
Marsh Wheeling.
Ba-da-bang, 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 ba-da-bang. Oh man, Michael Clark Duncan. What a good actor.
R.I.P., man.
R.I.P. Want some liquor out for my homie. All right, history. What was Klaus Barbie's nickname? Am I saying this right? Klaus Barbie?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Man, I don't even know. You just got to take a random guess at this.
Klaus Barbie.
I'll be thinking of like something English, maybe. I might be wrong, but
What was his nickname? Klaus Barbie.
Klaus Barbie.
I'll say Limerick.
The Butcher of Lyon.
Oh, okay.
Where the fuck is Lyon?
I don't know.
Yama.
These are hard ass questions.
I know, man. What the hell?
Start off hot and then immediately got cold, man. Damn.
Yow. All right, we got a general question. To what age did To what age did the U.S. state of Hawaii change the legal smoking age on January 1, 2016?
I'm gonna say 21.
Bum, bum, bum. All right, bing ding. You got one right. You got one right in this one.
Yeah, I think everybody did that. That's kind of bullshit.
Bullshit. All right. Now we have a geography question next. Which country was the first to have its own phone number? Which country was the first to have its own phone number?
I'd say the United States of America.
No, it is Sweden. Sweden.
Oh, Swedes are
The
ahead of us.
official phone number plus 46771793336 is a part of the marketing campaign for the Swedish Tourist Association.
Okay, respect.
Respect that, boy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Danger, danger, danger. All right. Last subset. Number four. Number four. Wait a minute. Yeah, number four. We're on number four.
Number 4.
You should know this. Who wrote this is a arts question. Who wrote the novel A Clockwork Orange?
Stanley Kubrick, right? The novel may be different than the movie. He directed the movie, so the novel was...
Yeah, I'm going to give you another guess on that.
Yeah, fuck. I was thinking the movie right away because I had just watched it. The novel... fuck, man. I forgot. I saw it, but I'm not going to remember it.
Anthony Burgess. Anthony Burgess.
Fuck. Yeah, well, at least I was thinking the right direction.
True that. True that. All right. Now we got one for in science. What are the 4 layers of the rainforest?
Oh my god, man. I can still see the goddamn cut graph that we had in middle school. The 4 layers. There's the canopy. All right.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Is there the forest floor?
Yep.
Okay. Now there's that shit in the middle. Canopy, the floor. I'm just gonna take it half right. I don't know the other 2. I can't remember.
Emergent and understory.
Ooh, God, man.
I don't know if there's supposed to be an order, but it goes emergency, emergent, canopy, understory, forest floor.
God.
But
that reminds me of that, what game was it that we played in the rainforest? The Amazon jungle? It was the computer game. You were like floating down the Amazon. You had to take pictures of the animals. Do you remember that shit? Oh, man.
I have no idea. All right. Now, you should know this since all the damn movies you watch. In Star Wars, this is an entertainment question. In Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi is introduced under what pseudonym?
Obi-Wan, shoo. Man. Shows you how much I paid attention. Obi-Wan Kenobi, what pseudonym? Fuck, I don't know. I don't remember.
Ben.
Ben? Was that it?
That's what it says. Ben. Ben.
Damn. Whew.
All right, now we got a history question coming up. Who was the first person to receive an artificial heart implant? Man, you can just guess a fucking name. It's a pretty if you just guess, I'll give you a hint here. All right, you're not gonna get it, but throw together 2 totally random first names. I mean, some like old school names, not too old school to where it's like comical, but like
Let's
they're
see.
old school.
Frank
Like
Taylor, Larry David, Jim, Bob,
oh damn, man!
Clay,
Go ahead.
Jason Clay.
No,
Ah,
you're never gonna guess this. Barney Clark. Barney Clark.
I love whoever like wrote these questions, man. They're like so fucking random. They went down the novella of history and found the most trivial fact they could to make it a question, man. Like you could talk about what year the artificial heart came about, and like people have a good range to guess. Okay, now what was the motherfucker who received it?
Oh, old Barney Clark.
Wonder how he's doing.
I don't know. All right, here we are, man. Oh, this is I could see you knowing this one. This is a general question. What is Santa's postal code in Canada? God, think hokey as hell. That's all I gotta say.
God, Santa's postal code in Canada. I'll maybe let's see. God, that seems like it'd be like 1225 or something like Christmassy or some shit like that, or all nines.
This is kind of weird because like it says postal code, but it's letters.
Oh,
So
what really?
HOHO. HOHO.
Oh,
It's like HOH space OHO.
okay. Well, damn.
All right. Anyway, the last question. Which countries border North Macedonia to the north?
Man,
It's two of them, and you. Which countries border North Macedonia to the north?
god damn. Fuck. What the fuck is Macedonia in my head? Hungary?
Serbia and Kosovo.
God, I knew it had to be one of the more torn ass Eastern European countries. Damn.
Holy hell!
Ooh,
Holy hell!
that last segment beat my ear.
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? All right, we're gonna do one more bonus question.
Ooh.
Bonus question. I'm gonna do a random here thing. I'm gonna do. All right, man. I don't know which one to do here, man. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna do another reload here. What is the world's largest landlocked country?
You know what? I saw this in a magazine before. World's largest landlocked country. Look, let's see. Landlocked. I'm thinking it's not Brazil. I want to say, God damn. Ugh, I'm gonna miss this. I know it, but I'm gonna say Afghanistan.
It would be Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan.
I knew it was a stand. God bless.
And one of them stands.
One of them stands. Have you ever seen a video of people that travel to Kazakhstan? It's a weird country. It's like bizarrely weird. You need to watch some YouTube where people go there.
What's over there?
Not shit. It has a lot of Russian influence, and like he's in the major city. I think it was Baldwin Bankrupt, his YouTube channel, and they have some like space looking artifacts, but he was like in one of the biggest city, and like nobody's there. It's like kind of creepy and weird. I don't know. It was kind of interesting.
Bowling all day. There you go, baby. Oh, and we're done with trivia. What it do? 54 days until college football. College football. Oh my God. Oh my God.
54
You ready
days.
for another full day of work and having fun?
Yeah, it's been busy this week. It's gonna be busy again tomorrow. It is what it is, man. My life has been busy. At least Friday, have a day, so hope everybody enjoys the 4th. My wife's birthday is the day after, so we're gonna be having a full weekend. It looks like.
Oh, what are y'all doing for a birthday? You going on a trip or something?
No trip. We're planning one for the end of the month, but yeah, probably lunch and dinner.
Are you taking her to a nice place?
We're thinking about it. I've let her put. I've put the bug in her head to pick something out, but you know what? She hasn't picked anything yet.
Oh,
Men are so easy to please. I'd just be like, "Give me a steak, and we'll be at home chilling."
I'm gonna play her all night.
I'm gonna take her down to Fruitdale, Alabama, to Fatty Matty's barbecue.
There you go, my friend. Fatty Matty. Get her a juicy Lucy.
Slow smoked quarters, man. They got them on the slab. Slow smoked ribs. Family meal number 1. Family meal number 2. Huge rack. Looks good. Fatty Matty's.
Racks on racks. Racks on racks. We need to have a barbecue joint. I was thinking of something, man. When GTA 6 comes out, we got to think of a hustle. We got to get the the homestead, the barndominium, the self-sufficient, whatever you call that. Get something going, man.
Get some land down in Fruitdale, man.
We'll have to check it out. We'll see what's going on, man. We'll have Big Moostar's got the. He can have some. He'll have like his. Is he working on cars? He'll have like his car shit. You can have, I don't know, fence building. Well, yeah, you got several areas of expertise. LD, what could he do?
Shut.
You know what I was thinking would actually be a good hustle, like man camp. I think I talked about this before. And like you just sub out all the people that like do good shit. Like you could be, I don't know, teach fishing. I teach I don't know, sales. That's not really mannish, but let's just say sales. Somebody else teaching like, I don't know, what's a manly thing? Hunting,
Hunting, man.
hunting
Basic mechanics shit.
hunting. There's so many subgenre. Yeah, basic mechanics, which that's another good one.
Yeah, Big Moose.
Yeah, and you'd have like an
that.
obstacle course out there, like different shit, man. God, that'd be fucking. That'd be
I've looked into that before. Like, how could you set up like an obstacle course race? Because there's people that do the. I mean, I've done them before, like a Tough Mudder, a Spartan race. Man, I like doing them. They're fun, man, but they cost like $100-$150 to do.
damn.
And yeah, but I think about it. One man, the people that are putting it on, they carry that shit city to city. They probably rent out somebody's land to do it. It has to be a certain size, obviously, so they can run 5Ks, 10Ks, 15, shit like that. But excuse me, man, must have got tired. But the risk of injury is so super high. I'm sure that's their insurance is probably crazy. But how fun would that be though, man? Put on your own obstacle course or some shit. Wouldn't be that bad. I think that could be cool.
Definitely be cool, man. Fucking ride, dude.
I do think the getaway somewhere a little closer to the water down south and the beach, something like that would be. I'd love to get there one day, man. Have a nice place and have all the things you want there.
Man, let's do an underground bunker.
Oh man, can I come over? Yeah.
I'm fucking so dumb.
Good.
I fell asleep up there like shitty.
Blee.
Oh, fucking shit.
I keep an eye on the land though, man. It's coming at some point in time. There's I'm learning. I'm always looking and learning, seeing where the spots are at. Things that aren't on like floodplains and shit. Man, 20 acres down South Alabama somewhere. Be cool as hell, man.
Hell yeah. Shout out Alabama. Oh,
Get it,
baby.
y'all.
Oh, baby. Yo, baby.
Man, speaking of, $44,000, 10-acre lot in Vinegar Bend, Alabama.
Let's do it. How much is it?
44 grand.
Oh, that ain't too bad.
No, we can finance that.
Hell yeah, man.
Vinegar Bend.
Trying to put a ball my name. Oh.
Rather have it, there's some vacant waterfront lots. That's probably by the lake down there. Or, you're only about an hour and a half from the beach. You're probably a little closer than that down there. Let's do it.
Man, we do need to find something going on, man. I don't know, man. We'll have to get in there and brainstorm something. This weekend, you got the kiddos, don't you? Oh,
yeah.
Man. It's the fucking 4th. I keep forgetting. Yeah, because I got to work again, and that's not going to be very cool.
Yeah,
so I'll be posted up in a random Walmart.
I'll have stop by. Do you have your schedule for this week? Are you going anywhere interesting?
I've already forgot. I can't remember where I'm going tomorrow. I don't know. I don't even remember.
What's the furthest you go
out? Columbus, Mississippi.
Oh, okay. How long does that take? 3 hours?
It's like 2 hours.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Nah. I ain't too bad, baby. Oh, man.
Yeah, we need to get on it, though, man. We need to talk. We're getting older. There's... set it up, like we've talked about before, into we need some business dealings, set it up to like a trust or some shit, man. And I don't know, just do it. There's an acre down in Atmore, Alabama. I've been to Atmore. There's not really shit going on.
Oh, yeah, look at Attala as well.
Attala, man, that's up north, Alabama.
It is North Bend, but I know some. I think there's some spots out there.
Yeah, I like Attala. I've years ago, it was actually Still, Alabama. The girl lived between Still and Attala, man. It was like one of the first girls I was creeping with online, like when I was like 17, 18. I remember giving her my dad's phone number because I was using his phone number one time because I didn't have a cell phone. And I remember she called it, and my dad answered. And she's like, hello, and he panicked because it was like a girl called his phone. And he's like, man, some girl called for you, but she just kept saying, hello, is Justin there? And I just hung up on her.
God damn it. That's hilarious.
Jugger's running it for me, man.
Hey, man, you know how it is sometimes. It is what it is. Oh, man, well, it's getting about that time, folks. I don't have my Cuddy Bang here, so I can't crank it. But I can get a little bit of outro going. So, and it's that time. Man, good show. Still working on some of the technical stuff. Hopefully the Podbean will get this shit fixed. I can get back on the regular browser so you can have a full show, more sound effects and all the stuff that comes with the show here. Hope everybody had a good weekend. First part of your week. Of course, every Monday night, 9:30 in the dirty. Everybody have a podcast. Jay Wiggy, anything before we get out of here? Final thoughts, last word.
Good show, man. Also, welcome to the room. Kind of late, Chill Will and Rhea 63. Remember, confidence is silent. Insecurities are loud.
True that. I don't think I have any quotations before we get out of here. What about you, Wiz Criggy?
Oh my God, have a great evening.
I will. Thank you very much. Check out some of the old episodes. Hit subscribe, all the rest. And we'll be back next week, folks. So go ahead and tune in. Bye, bye, Craig. I swear to God, I'm not gonna fucking skip another one unless it's really something. Well, we'll talk to you next week. Thank you, and have a great one.